Hello everyone. Today we are going to be doing a video on some unpopular Winx Club opinions. And before I read the comments that you guys left on my community post, I am going to give some of my unpopular opinions, so let's get started. Not actually sure if this is an unpopular opinion or whatever, but that joke where people just say that Bloom always steals the screen time, it's really overused and corny. I mean, it's been going on for years, and it's literally been used in every single Winx parody I've ever seen. And, like, the first 3 seasons of Winx Club are literally centered around Bloom finding out about her past. Like, of course she's gonna get the most amount of screen time out of all of them. And, yeah, can we, like, come up with a new joke if we want to shade Bloom? Because it's tired. It's very tired. The very second unpopular opinion that I had was that season 2 is the best season of Winx Club. I mean, it really focuses on all of the girls, especially in that finale. And yeah, I hate when people say it's boring. Like, you're boring. Moving on. The 4Kids dub is the best dub of the show. It largely receives hate for not being
faithful to the original source material.
And I'm just like, and the Cinnamon dub's voices are just very bland and boring to me. Like, in season 3, Bloom just sounds like a child. Meanwhile, Musa sounds like an old lady with a cold. I mean, how can you tolerate that for an entire season? Hello? The 3rd season of Winx Club is not as impeccable as you guys make it out to be. Hear me out. This season really drags by the time the Winx rescue Techno, or by the time Bloom gets Enchantix, really. And that finale, oh my god, I've never been more underwhelmed in my existence. Seasons 1 and 2, clear. I also hate how you guys bash seasons 5 through 8 and praise season 3 for the same exact things. I mean, hello. Anyways, episode 18, Valtor's box, was not needed. Episode 19, at the last moment. I mean, having the entire episode focusing on the Winx crashing that wedding was really, really not needed. It could have just been like a 10-minute thing. But yeah, episode 20, the Pixies charge, was not needed. You see what I mean? I mean, the final few episodes of the season just felt very rushed, and I'm gonna leave it at that. So this first comment kind of ties in with what I was saying earlier. Enchantix and season 3 in general are overrated. So I get where you're coming from with the season 3 is overrated allegations, but Enchantix is overrated. I don't know about that one. The designs are very pretty. I mean, Stella is gorgeous. Flora is gorgeous. Tekna, amazing. Aisha, beautiful. Just Bloom and Musa that I'm not really very fond of. Musa is overrated. Okay, well, I wouldn't say that Musa is overrated. I was actually thinking of another character who might be actually very overrated, but I'm not gonna say who. Yeah, moving on. This next person left 2 opinions, I guess, so I'm just gonna read the first one. Flora is super overrated.
Well, yes!
Oh, I'm dumb. These are technically 3. So, Tekna is technically the strongest because she doesn't need to have as strong of a power as the others to fight well and keep up with them. I don't know about that one. And Bloom is the weakest, and she is only considered strong because of her power. Well, she's what? Am I having a brain malfunction? I mean, she's obviously the strongest because of her power. Do you mean, like, mentally the weakest? But, like, she's the leader and she's, like, the strategist. But, like, I'm confused. If they swap powers, Bloom would not be useful at all, but Tekna would probably be unstoppable. Well, if you give Tekna the most powerful source of magic in the magical universe, I mean, she's obviously gonna be the strongest. So, like, am I dumb, or am I just, am I actually just dumb and not able to comprehend this, or does this just not make any sense? I'm having a brain malfunction right now.
That doesn't make no sense. My man, Police have searched.
Butterflick's wasn't that bad. I see people hating on the designs, but I feel like it was done right. They look like a group, but they still have little bits of individuality on the outfits, like not having the same silhouette of wings, having differences on the patterns and shape of the skirt. It really isn't that bad. Yup, I agree with this. The Butterflick's designs were, like, really cute for what they were. And so were the 𝚅𝚘𝚢𝚜 designs. I don't get why people hate on the 𝚅𝚘𝚢 designs because I feel like they're actually pretty cute, and so are the Butterflick's ones. I mean, yeah. Honestly, some parts of the newer seasons 5 through 8 weren't that bad, since it kind of gave other characters time to shine more. For example, we finally got to see Flora not almost dying and becoming more powerful. Also, I like World of Winx a lot because it shows the Winx as adults, not little kids. I can definitely agree with this. I mean, a lot of their ideas for seasons 5 through 8 were, like, really interesting. I mean, I loved the ocean bit with season 5. I loved the fact that Bloom had to share her dragon flame in season 6. I loved the rescuing the animals in season 7, and I loved the space aspect of season 8. And as for World of Winx, there was like another comment saying that World of Winx is actually a solid show and its only crime was the whitewashing, and I can definitely agree with that. I mean, World of Winx is a pretty good show for what it is. I love the fact that the Winx had their little totally spies moment. So yeah, I can definitely agree with this comment. Crystal Cyrenix is actually so pretty. Yeah, I mean, I really like the idea, and yeah, I really like how they did it. I'm not entirely sure if this is like an unpopular opinion. Do people actually hate Crystal Cyrenix? I mean, it might be because of the art style, but oh well. I don't think that season 8 is as bad as people make it out to be. Like, it's not great, but it has a lot of interesting ideas, like the space theme and bringing old transformations back, but the execution is just not great, although it has a lot of potential. Yes, season 8 does have a few good ideas. And personally, I really like the first half, the first 13 episodes of the season. The other 13, yikes. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the last whatever. Winx the Fate Saga was a good show. It just wasn't Winx Club live action. If they had said it was loosely inspired by Winx Club, I think it would have done better. Why did I just pause while reading whatever? Oh, speaking of Winx Club live action, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this on my community tab a few weeks ago, but what happened to that $100 million Winx Club live action movie that 𝚂𝚤𝚢𝚎 wanted to make? Like, it was just brought up once in like November 2022, and it was never brought up again. Like, did they forget about it? Like, is it actually happening or not? It's nearly 2025, and it was like announced that, and he said that he was shopping around for studios or something back in November 2022, and it's September 2024, nearly 2 years later, and we're going on to 2025, and there are no news on this. So like, what's going on? I can definitely agree with this comment. I mean, they just made like a regular like Riverdale type show and just slapped the name Winx on it. Like, the only similarities between the two shows is that it's called Winx, and it's about fairies who go to a school with magic or whatever. Okay, honesty hour here. I didn't actually come around to watching Fate the Winx Saga. So yeah. Anyways, that's all for today. If you have your own unpopular Winx Club opinion, you should definitely like leave it in the comments. I'm really interested to see like other people's like opinions, you know? So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye.